There's a call to be answered. The spirit of competition is still alive inside. The desire still drives. The phrase student-athlete has a great ring to it. Lasting friendships are ready to be made. You just want to keep playing. Game on. Learn more at NAIA.org.
In basketball, sound fundamentals and a well-thought-out game plan can mean the difference between reaching your goals or falling short. The same goes for investing. The Buffalo Funds are a family of no-load mutual funds based on sound investing fundamentals designed to help you reach your long-term goals. The fund's investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses must be considered carefully before investing. The prospectus contains this and other important information about the Buffalo Funds, and it may be obtained by visiting buffalofunds.com. Read it carefully before investing.
My name is Marcus Walker. I was All-State, won a state championship, a high school All-American, and played college and pro ball. I played because I love the game. I grind to be the best. I sweat because I put in work. I'm strong because I believe. When I want to bring it before game time, I come to the house that college basketball built, the CBE. No matter your skill, take it to another level. Elevate your game right here at the College Basketball Experience at Sprint Center.
It starts in cul-de-sacs and driveways and matures on playgrounds and blacktops. A love that has nothing to do with money or fame. Possessed by those whose favorite part of the game is the opportunity to play. Do you have the love? Will you come play with us?
Find out more at ComePlayOP.com. The Overland Park, Kansas Sports Alliance is a proud partner of the NAIA.
Richard Chapman, Josh Verrink, Brody Wingert, and Corey Tillery. Wingert had 20 in the win in the 67-66 win over Wayland Baptist. Tillery, which was held to 9 points, is the HAC Player of the Year. He'll jump the center. The average is 20.3 points a game, 10.9 rebounds, had a ton of double-doubles. In fact, 21 double-doubles this season for Evangel. Evangel in the white uniforms. The tip is going to be controlled in the tip back into the hands of Tillery, and we are underway. Right into Tillery. He loses the basketball, and the first turnover of the game goes over to Dalton State. The Georgia out of Dalton State, Georgia, 3 at the top of the key. It won't go, but an offensive rebound, and immediately we played, 20 seconds? And we have our first foul. Brody Wingert, his first, team foul number 1, and the Roadrunners will have it underneath their basket. Sean Tate, the senior 5'8" point guard, the architect. He makes this offense go and knows where everybody is on the court. Evangel comes out into a man-to-man. Second round action. Third day of the national championships, the 78th annual NAIA National Championships from historic Municipal Auditorium. Drive to the basket and then a turnover. Traveling violation on Anthony Hilliard. These early morning games, 9 o'clock in the morning. See how these teams are awake. They've had breakfast and they've been up for a while. Gets to man-to-man. Tillery takes to the paint, and he gets it stripped again. Second turnover off of Tillery in the early going. Tate, top of the key. Tosses over to Hilliard on the right wing, and then, or left wing, and then they'll reset the offense. No score. We've played a minute 10. 3 ball, and that just got changed as a jump shot goes up and in from long range for Ladarius Green. Actually, they're going to call that a 2-point shot and wave off the 3. Green, who leads his team in rebounds and blocks coming into the game, had 10 in the win over Wiley. Averages 11 points a game, and Dalton State takes an early 2-0 lead. Over to Chapman. Back out front as they're running around the perimeter. Man-to-man defense, settles for a 3 in the corner. That won't go, and Green gets the rebound. Kicks it off to Tate, and away come the Roadrunners. Green walked with it. So early turnovers of both teams here. That's 2 on each team, and we played a little over a minute and a half. Things will get cooking here, though. Both these teams can really get it up and down the court. Evangel won the regular season championship of the HAC Conference, losing to Missouri Valley in the conference titles. Pass inside, and a great feed by Tillery, and Josh Ferrink puts it up and in. Missouri Valley, by the way, won their opening game, knocked off number 4 Freed Hardman out of Tennessee, 71-69. That was last evening. Top of the key, 3 ball in the way, hits the front of the lip, 1 and done, and a defensive rebound for the Crusaders. Wingert had a big game, 20 points, 10 above his average, and we'll have a blocking foul inside on the drive by Tillery, the 6'4" forward.
Jordan Bowling gets his first and the team's first. 2 shots.
2 opportunities here for Tillery. Free throw up, and this one rattles in. Foul was on Jordan Bowling for the Roadrunners. His first team foul, number 1. Second opportunity. Tillery's got 2, and Evangel on a 4-0 run takes a 4-2 lead. A little high-low, errant pass, but it's going to be last touched by Wingert. And will stay with the Roadrunners. Tony Ingles' club for Dalton State had 5 players in double figures. Bowling had 31. He had a huge game, 17 over his average in the win over Wiley, 97-86. That game started off a little slow, and then the Roadrunners started going and put 3 shy of 100 points. Jump shot no good. Cool from the outset, just 1 for 4 from the field. Wingert's got on the left wing. He'll attack that paint, give it off to Tillery, who likes to live inside with it. Nice entry pass, nothing there, and they'll reset the offense with 18 on the shot clock. Long range 3, and Wingert's shot no good, but Tillery hustling for it, can't hang on to it. It goes out of bounds along the baseline and back over to Dalton State. Game 2, number 3 this morning in second round action on a Friday morning. Number 3, Cal State San Marcos will face Arizona Christian. That game is coming up. 16:35 to play. Tate on the line, the right wing. Centers it back out to Green. They'll take it around the perimeter, settle for the 3-point shot, and that's an air ball by Hilliard. But Tate runs it down, and the second chance opportunity for the Roadrunners. Green pull-up 15-footer, hits the backboard, no rim, goes out of bounds. It'll go over to the Crusaders. So both teams, Dalton State's just 1 for 6, Evangel 1 for 3. Combined 2 for 9 in the early going. Backcourt pressure in transition. 3-ball on the way, no good. Rebounded by Tillery. The left-hander switches to his right hand, puts it up and in. He's got 4. Again, he was held to 9 points, got into some foul trouble in the first game against Wayland Baptist, but he's capable of big numbers. Pull up 3, top of the key, swish right through there. Jordan Bowling answers with a 3-ball of his own. And Evangel's lead's been cut to 6-5. Nice pass into that short corner, won't go, and Green clears the rebound. Out to Tate, and Roadrunners are looking to run down the far sideline. Over to Earl, and they'll swing it around to Bowling in the left wing. Picked up by Tillery. Green, jump hook, got to the middle of the paint. That's a no-no on defense. As Green's got 4. Can't let your man take you from the wing to the paint. 3-ball on the way. Winger's shot no good, and Green's controlling the glass on the defensive end. Outlet pass to Earl. Roadrunners in transition. Now Tate pulls it up. Gets a high screen. Weave out front into the hands of Hilliard. Back over to Earl, to the basket, to the rim. Shot won't go. Tip try, and that's going to be last touch by the Crusaders, Corey Tillery. First subs of the morning, Marcus Miller and Scotty Blakesley will come in for Steve Jenkins' club. Evangel College out of Springfield, Missouri. 7-6, Roadrunners by a point. 14:25 to play here in the opening half. Bowling, top of the key, thought about it, then he's going to pull the trigger from 3-point land and right through there. Bowling, a 29% shooter from beyond the arc. Tillery was in within about 1.5 feet, but just gave him enough room to pull the trigger, and he scores. Pass inside, and a great feed by Blakesley, and Tillery's got 6. So both leading scorers, Bowling, her average is 14.5, and then another shot up and good and feeling it. Jordan Bowling's feeling it. 3 threes to start this game, and it's 13-8, biggest lead of the contest. Then on the steal by Bowling to Tate, 2-on-1, Tate runner, yes, off the glass. Right now it's the Jordan Bowling show. Getting it done on the offensive and the defensive end for the 6'6" junior forward. Chapman trying to get him in a double team right in front of us here, but the foul is going to go against Preston Earl for Dalton State. His first, team foul number 2. Bowling 3 for 4 from downtown. In fact, all of his shots have come from beyond the arc. First substitution for the Roadrunners, Jermaine Burry will check in the lineup, replacing Preston Earl. Long-range shot, deep corner, no good. Bowling clears out on the rebound. Up to Tate, 2-on-1. Tate, crossover, kicks it back out. Green for 3, yes! Ladarius Green. It's a 3-point highlight show early on. 18-8, 10-point lead, and Steve Jenkins wants to talk about it. This game went from a tie score to a 1-point lead for Evangel and just turned via the 3-point shot. Well, your games are played here at Municipal Auditorium, where John Wooden won his first of many titles at UCLA, and the great Wilt Chamberlain of Kansas played an historic 3-overtime national championship game here in 1957, falling to North Carolina. This building has great history, players, teams, coaches, and it's a great experience for the fans and the youth of the area to come out and watch great NAIA basketball. Tough tournament to win, though. You got to win a bunch of games in just a few days to try to get to Tuesday night's championship game. We'll have a stoppage of play here. I think they're going to adjust the clock. 13:09 to play, first half. It's a 35-second shot clock, and this is the 9th game I've had the privilege to call, and folks, that shot clock really hasn't entered much into the picture. They'll reset it at 34 into the hands of Yoakum. Crusaders under a kind of a 2-2-1, speaking of John Wooden, that UCLA press. In the corner to Chapman. Inside wouldn't go. Tillery gets it back and puts it up and in. Blakesley couldn't hang on to it, but Tillery was there to grab it, put it in the bucket, and stop this Dalton State run. 18-10, 12:40 to play. Top of the key. Then overshot by Bowling. This one won't go from the left wing, the from three-point range, and Blakesley grabbed the rebound. Walking it up will be Yoakum. Stops his dribble. Chapman comes out to bail his teammate out. Entry pass into Miller, into Tillery. Jump shot no good, but Corey Tillery gets it that deep into the paint, and that looks like what Steve Jenkins wants to do. Foul gets Bowling, and that's a big one. That's his second foul. Let's see how Tony Engel will play that with his standout junior. But to finish the thought on Tillery, he gets it that low in the block. Get your calculator out. Tillery's going to have a big 9. He's already at 9, and we haven't played 8 minutes. Bowling will go to the bench. That's a big second foul. Preston Earl will check back in. Let's see how long Tony Engel will keep Bowling on the bench with his team up by 7. Make it 6. Tillery will also check out. So Steve Jenkins will give his star a blow as Bowling will go to the bench for Dalton State. Into the lineup, Billy Thompson II, the 6'4" junior forward. Over to Hilliard. On the right wing to Burry. He'll attack the paint from the wing. Gets it stripped but gets it back, and then Tate will reset the offense. Gets a high screen. Kicks in the corner. Crossover dribble. One-on-one move. They're running one-hander along the baseline. Up and good by Hilliard. Hilliard didn't need much room. Got to that baseline, attacked it, and scored it. Ball is going to be stripped and now on the steal. On the push, here comes Earl. Coast to coast layup, yes! Preston Earls. His first 2, 22-12. It's a 10-point game. Then another steal by Earl. They said he stepped out of bounds. So right now, Dalton State getting in the passing lanes. And press is giving the Crusaders some problems. Referees will confer right in front of me. Brody Wingert will check back in. Coming in for Dalton State is Deshaun Ruffin, the 6 foot freshman guard. Biggest lead of the game has been equaled now at 10, 22-12. Triple teamed out front. Somebody's open. Miller back to Yoakum around the perimeter. Ball doesn't need to stick. They're going to double team or triple team. Somebody's going to be open. Blakesley back out to Yoakum. Good ball movement. Winger's 3 ball off the front of the lip. Rebounded by Green. That starts transition coast to coast. 3-point shot. It's going to be short by Earl. Maybe not the shot that Tony Engel wanted his team to take out of that transition break. Billy Thompson, the second. Up on top with it, gives it over to Miller. He gets double teamed, back to Thompson. They're going to call an offensive foul. Player control foul on Thompson, Billy Thompson, the second. His first, number 2. Dalton State will get the ball back. Hilliard will leave, and Deshaun Ruffin will check in for Dalton State. Winner of this game gets the winner of our next game, Cal State San Marcos and Arizona Christian. Out front with it is Earl. Kicks in the corner, attacking the baseline, and we're going to have a reach-in foul. And that's the second foul on Brody Wingert. Team foul, but 2 on Wingert. He'll have to go back to the bench. So foul trouble on key players are hurting both clubs here, with Bowling having 2 for Dalton State and 2 for Wingert. Into the lineup is Richard Chapman. 3-ball shot at the top of the key and nylon. Jermaine Burry, a 36% three-point shooter, drained it. 25-12 and right in front of us, and ball is kicked out of bounds. Intensity on defense right now, clearly the way of Dalton State. They are getting after it defensively, causing the Crusaders, the Heart of America Conference, problems just getting the ball up the court. 10 for 18 from the field, just 4 for 11 for Evangel. Just one offensive rebound. To the basket, Thompson shot, gets it stripped, gets it back off the glass and good. Billy Thompson, the second, stayed with that. He was up in the trees there, but ball fake, kept his composure, reversed it, put it off the glass and in. 25-14, Dalton State. Tillery getting ready to check back in for Evangel, the next dead ball. 18 on the shot clock. 3-ball on the way. This one rattles out. Thompson, the second, has the rebound. Kicks it off to Yoakum, the point guard. The 5'10" sophomore guard. Great feed inside from Chapman and finishing with Marcus Miller. Mini run here, 4-0 run. Gets Evangel back within 9. Ruffin's 3 won't go. Offensive rebound and players hit the floor and they're going to call the foul. The off-ball foul going for the rebound on Rasheen Mosley. Let's take a look at that previous play here. That's his first team foul, number 4. There's a great feed, but more importantly, a great seal. Miller, the 6'7" freshman forward, just sealed his man off with that hip, went up and scored, and then Blakesley connects again. Mini run here for the Crusaders. You can hear the fans across the way. They're loving it. Come up from Springfield to cheer their Crusaders on. And it's a 7-point game. Roadrunners kind of settling for that 3-ball right now instead of pounding it inside. Tillery really getting after Ladarius Green inside, and they're going to call a foul on Tillery. That'll be his first, team foul number 4. Really working for position. Key there is Tillery's trying to beat Green to where he wants to set up in that low block. This isn't knitting class. These guys get after it. Into Green. Right back out to Barry. He'll shoot the 3, rattles in and out, and Thompson, the second, has the rebound. Out to Blakesley. Both these teams will go to their bench as Yoakum takes it across the timeline. Over to Thompson. Back out front to Chapman. To Tillery, back to the basket. Yoakum thought about it. In the corner, attacking the baseline. Thompson goes up, and a blocking foul called inside. Thompson's going to go to the line to shoot a pair. The foul will go against Jermaine Burry, his first, team foul number 5. 2-shot opportunities for Thompson. Free throw up and good. Billy Thompson, the second, a 71% free throw shooter. He's got 3, and it's 25-19. Once was a 12-point lead, has been whittled down to 6 and make it 5. Official said something to the bench of Dalton State as Bowling will get ready to check back in with Anthony Hilliard. Tate with the basketball, out front with it. Now nearly throws it away. Mad dash for it, and they're going to call a foul. And that's always a tough one for fans to understand. Loose ball, 50-50. 2 players have equal opportunity to go get it. And they're going to call the foul on Chapman, his first, team foul number 5. Evangel shooting 50% from the field. They've warmed up 7 for 14, 10 for 21 for Dalton State. Entry pass inside, and we're going to have a foul from behind. That's going to go against Billy Thompson, the second. His second, team foul number 6. It'll stay on the floor and be inbounded by Bowling underneath the Dalton State basket. Back in the lineup is senior Josh Verink. He'll replace Thompson, who picked up that second foul. Wingert's on the bench for Evangel with 2 fouls as well. Corey Tillery has 10 of his team's 20 points here in the early going. 7:37, first half. Spin move inside. Bowling goes up, gets it blocked away, and taken by Chapman. Good defensive play by the Crusaders. Chapman on the push. Yoakum in transition 3, in and out. Loose on the deck and ran down by the Crusaders. Hilliard. Looking getting into Bowling inside, picked up by Tillery. Dalton State would like to get that second foul on Tillery, no doubt about it. Bowling playing with 2 as well. High screen, Tate goes to work. Left-handed 3 ball, rattles it in. 38% free throw for three-point shooter. Tate, who leads the team in assists and steals, cranks one in. Tillery to the basket. Drew contact, and they're going to get the foul. It's going to either be on Green or Earl. That's Green's first. Team foul number 6. 2-shot opportunity for Tillery. This one rattles out. Yoakum will check out. Jordan Clark, the freshman, coming in for Evangel. Champions of the Heart of America Conference. 21-12 on the season. Dalton State, 28-4 after their win. Tillery hits the free throw after their win against Wiley on Wednesday morning. That seems like a long time ago. (28-21), 7-point lead. Out front with it is Hilliard. To Tate, he'll back it off, direct traffic with his right arm, and then take it to the right wing. Trying to get into the Bowling. Out front to Green, high-low to Bowling, catches it inside, goes up and draws the foul. Tate couldn't get it to the wing from the wing on the entry pass. He couldn't see the number, so he took it back out high, and Green did the high-low there. 2-shot opportunity. First one's up and good by Bowling. He's got 10. Foul was on Beckmeyer. His first, team foul number 7. Chapman has it, gets a double team over to Beckmeyer. To Tillery, goes to the basket, right-handed shot, won't go. Tip out, loose on the deck, and picked up by Dalton State. Roadrunners on the run. Nice feed to Green. Great catch of the pass by Jermaine Burry. Kept it alive, and Green is able to finish it. He's got 9. Back to a 10-point lead. With the ball, Beckmeyer inside to Tillery. Thought about a 3, then Clark takes it to the paint. Forced a shot up, couldn't get it. Tillery gets the offensive rebound. The stick back wouldn't go. Crawled around the rim. Let's see if they're going to get a reach-in foul. Evangel doing a nice job of hitting the offensive glass. Fouls will go against Hilliard. His first, team foul number 7, and once again, Tillery back to the free throw line, where he is 5 for 6, 11 points for the game. Tillery right through there. He's got 12. Billy Thompson, the second, has 4. to lead Evangel. 10 for Jordan Bowling, 9 coming from beyond the arc, and 9 for Ladarius Green. As the second one by Tillery rattles out. 31-22, 5:18 to play here in the opening half. Glad you're with us from Municipal Auditorium in Kansas City. My name is Mark Miller. I'll be with you for about half the day in 4 games. Hope you enjoy great NAIA Division I men's basketball. Bowling's been quiet since he picked up those 2 fouls. Bowling spin move inside, gets help, forces up a bad shot. Great defensive help, and then getting it stripped was Verink. Another opportunity, 3 on the shot clock. Tate's shot goes in. Sean Tate knew exactly what to do with it. His bowling shot did not hit the rim, so the shot clock kept running. We might get to see that one again in replay, but Tate knew what to do with it and drained the 3, his second of the game. 20 on the shot clock, 4:30 in the game clock, a 12-point lead. Back out to Tillery, good ball movement. 3 from the deep corner, hits far on the rim. Saved by Evangel, but not being able to hit the shot was Chapman. Tate's got it on the push. Underneath pass to Bowling. He'll go to the basket, goes up, collision, and they're going to get the foul on Chapman. So Bowling can go to the line to shoot a pair. Foul was on Verink, his first. Team foul number 8. Free throw up there and good. Bowling with 11. Here's that replay. Tate running out. The shot clock was running out. Threw it up. Kind of a Hail Mary. It was answered as he put it up and in. His second 3 of the game. Another opportunity, and Bowling, this one crawls off the rim, and Tillery gets the rebound. Outlet pass to Burry. And under pressure, Crusaders will get it across midcourt. Nearly loses it, then steals it. Get your highlight camera out. Bang! Slamming it home. Preston Earl. Not a good possession for the Crusaders. Little loose with their game on that against this press. Trying to trap it in the corner. It's a 15-point lead. And then Tillery gets it knocked away on a good defensive play by Hilliard. It'll stay. Let's look at that last steal. Pressure at half court. A little sloppy with the Crusaders game, and that's what happens when you don't take care of the basketball. Preston Earl slammed it home. 3:42 to play, 15-point margin. Number 6 seed, Roadrunners. Tillery over to Yoka. Into Verink to Tillery to the basket. Gets a strip. They're going to get a reach-in foul. Corey Tillery is getting the ball where he wants to, and he's getting to the foul line. That'll be Hilliard's second, team foul number 8. But it's a shooting opportunity for Tillery, who's making a living right now at the line. He is 6 for 8. Total of 12 points. Tillery up and good. He's got 13. Marcus Miller will check in for Josh Verink for the Crusaders. Another opportunity for Tillery right through there. 14 in the first half, 14 of his team's 24 points as Tate looks over at his head coach, Tony Engel, and walk it up the court across the midcourt stripe, in between the rings. No hurry here. We're on a little shot clock here. No doubt about it. 19-18. The Roadrunners lead by 13. They're in no hurry here. They'll run a 1-4 down. It kicks over the right wing. Going to the basket. Shot on the glass. Offensive stick back up and good. Earl's ball just hung on the rim there. His shot did, and Burry was there to get the offensive stick back. Pressure on the corners on the press. No-look pass into Marcus Miller on a great feed inside by Beckmeyer, and Miller's got his 4th point of the game. Trading baskets, 39-26, 2:40 to play in the opening half of first game of second round action of the 78th annual NAIA Men's National Championship. Pull-up jump shot along that baseline, up and good. Barry's got 7. Crusaders can't continue just to trade baskets. If you're rooting for the Crusaders, they need some stops. Chapman back over to Beckmeyer. Chapman in the corner. Shoots the 3, airballs it. Airmailed that into the hands of Tate. Tate will push it up with 2:09 left. In the corner. Dribble drive. Good help side defense, and Roadrunners in no hurry. Back out to Tate. They'll run some shot clock here with 20 on the shot clock, minute 56 on the game clock. Tate back out with the left-handed dribble. Kicks it over to Burry. Makes a move, then shoots an air ball from about 10 feet. A nice little move there by Burry. Made that ball fake, jab step to his right, went up and then just shot and missed everything. 41-26, 15-point margin. Across the timeline goes Beckmeyer. Picked up there by Burry. Ben Burry just picked his pocket. Off to the races, and then the foul, and that was a pretty hard foul on the perimeter to stop the drive to the basket. They called it on Beckmeyer. That'll be his second. Team foul number 9 and a 1-and-1 opportunity. So Burry will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1, try to expand this lead. 15-point lead, the biggest lead of the game. And this one rattles out. Beckmeyer has the rebound. Out in front to Tillery, to the basket, to the rim, up and good. Corey Tillery's got 16 and single-handedly keeping his Crusaders within the conversation here, trailing 41-28. Without Tillery, Crusaders would be in a world of hurt. Hilliard, pull-up jump shot and bank the glass. The bank is open. It's early on a Friday morning, but the bank is open. And Hilliard put it up and in. That's a 2. Inside a minute. In the corner to Miller. Miller goes along the baseline, then they're going to get Green with a reach-in foul. His second, team foul number 9, and Miller will go to the line where he's just a 55% free throw shooter. Well, for the 6th straight year, there'll be a new champion of this national championship because last year's champ, Vanguard, California, failed to make the tournament this year. There are 16 teams remaining. Championship night, Tuesday night. Miller missed the free throw, 53 seconds, 34 on the shot clock. And Earl will walk it down and gives it over to Tate. Like this point guard. Knows where everybody is. The captain on the team here on the floor as the point guard. Out front with it is Hilliard. No hurry here. 15 on the shot clock. Run around the perimeter. Gets it inside the paint. To the corner. Forces up a 3. Shot no good and rebounded by Chapman. 20 seconds left. Evangel will have the last shot of the first half. Trailing 43-28. With the ball is Joachim. Picked up there by Tate and man-to-man. High screen by Tillery. Splits the defenders and the ball is stolen. Out to Tate. A run out. Layup up and good. Sean Tate with 10, and that's going to get us to halftime. Dalton State, the Roadrunners. The defensive pressure is what has led to a big 45-28 lead over the Evangel Crusaders. This is the 2015 Buffalo Funds NAIA Division I Men's Basketball National Championship from Municipal Auditorium in Kansas City, Missouri. We'll have second half action coming to you right after this.
Pioneers are groundbreakers. They are not bound by fear. They dare to take great risks. They turn their dreams into reality. LSUA, pioneering the future. Come find yours with us.
It's a great day to be a Viking. Missouri Valley College has over 40 majors to choose from, delivering personalized education that fits your needs and goals for the future. College is the time to gain the experience that will set you apart. With small class sizes and one-on-one attention, Missouri Valley College gives you every opportunity to succeed. Follow us on Facebook or go to moval.edu to schedule a visit. It's a great day to be a Viking. Let Missouri Valley College show you why today.
In basketball, sound fundamentals and a well-thought-out game plan can mean the difference between reaching your goals or falling short. The same goes for investing. The Buffalo Funds are a family of no-load mutual funds based on sound investing fundamentals designed to help you reach your long-term goals. The fund's investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses must be considered carefully before investing. The prospectus contains this and other important information about the Buffalo Funds, and it may be obtained by visiting buffalofunds.com. Read it carefully before investing.
National Championship Round 2 action. Here's the first half, and the Evangel Crusaders have got some work to do, trailing by 17. Dalton State, 18 or 33 from the field. Shooting lights out from beyond the arc as well, nearly 50% at 7 for 16, 2 for 5 from the line. 6 assists, 4 turnovers, just 9 for 24, and the Crusaders 0 for 9 from beyond the arc. They've stayed in the conversation by making 10 free throws, and they've got work to do. Dalton State has the ball to start the second half. 3 from the deep corner won't go. Players hit the deck hard, and I think they're going to call a foul. It's going to be on Bowling or the Crusader who hit the deck. That's going to go against Verink, his second. It's Yoakum, Chapman, Verink, Wingert, and Tillery for Evangel. Bowling, Earl, Tate, Green, and Hilliard. And still down on his backside is Josh Verink. I don't know if he hit the back of his head or not, but he got called for the foul going for that 50-50. We're going to try to find that replay here for you to take a look. These two young men went hard for the basketball, and Verink, let's take a look at it. Kind of a jump ball where Bowling and Verink were both going at it. Bowling got there first and then just collided. Looks like his left shoulder went into the chest of Verink, but then Verink hit the floor hard. It looks like his head hit the hardwood there, so trainer is out taking a look at him. Let's hope that young man is going to be okay. Leading scorers for Dalton State, the Roadrunners, the 6th seed. Jordan Bowling has 11. He had 31 in the win over Wiley, Texas. Looks like the trainer's helping up. At least getting Verink up into a sitting position. Ladarius Green has 9, 10 for Sean Tate, 7 for Jermaine Burry coming off the bench. For Evangel, they were led by Corey Tillery with 16. And now getting up on his feet with the help of his teammates. Maybe a little starry-eyed, but it's good to have Josh Verink up, and he's going to get some assistance coming to the Crusaders bench, and we'll get a nice hand here from this crowd as he took one heck of a spill. Teammates will come off the bench to help him over to the sideline for the 6'8" senior center. Walking pretty gingerly here, and why not? He took a hard hit. Finish the thought on Tillery. He's got 16 out of his team's 28 points. Pretty much been a one-man show here for the Heart of America Conference Player of the Year. Tillery had 21 double-doubles this season, named the HAC Player of the Year 5 times and the National Player of the Year a week in January. Tate's got it inbounds, and he'll bring it back out. A 17-point lead. We've played 20 seconds. Here in the second half, the winner gets the winner of Cal State San Marcos and Arizona Christian. High-low into Bowling. That's money. They ran that in the first half, and Green fouled Bowling, who drew a foul. They run it to start the second half, and Bowling's got 11. Still with that pressure out front, looking to trap. Into Wingert to Tillery along the baseline. They'll swing it back out front. Big three for Yoakum. Yes! That's the first 3 of the game. Just 1 for 10 from beyond the arc for the Crusaders. And Evangel needed it. Green tries to answer, and he does. At 6'10", the senior Ladarius Green has got the opportunity to beat you in the paint and then take you out deep and drain a 3. Chapman across the timeline, tries to stay away from the corner, gives it over to Wingert. And Brody Wingert, who had 20 in the win over Wayland Baptist on Wednesday, has his first 2 of this game. Got into early foul trouble. 50-33 trading baskets. Bowling thought about a 3. Kicks it to Green. Into the corner, attacking the baseline. Over to Tate. Back out front. Earl Thought about a shot, gives it over to Tate, and they'll reset with 12 on the shot clock, 18-15 on the game clock. Tate to the basket, the teardrop won't go, and Tillery rips down his 4th rebound of the game. 16 points and 4 boards into Wingert. Cross-court pass isn't there, stolen. Here comes Tate, he's going to be fouled by Yoakum. His first, team foul number 1. The skip pass was intercepted. Tate got out into the passing lane. He's going to draw the foul. It was on the floor. It'll stay with the Roadrunners underneath their basket from the Southern State Athletics Conference. In the backcourt, and Bowling will run it down. Tate looks over at his head coach, Tony Engel. Tate then takes the 3. This one won't go, and Tillery gets another rebound. Here comes Wingert across the timeline, back to Yoakum. The Crusaders will set up their offense against this man-to-man defense. Entry pass to Tillery, puts it down on the deck, loses it, Green blocks it. Tillery caught that in the low paint, but put the ball down to his knees, which is a no-no. Got it stripped and then blocked by Green, couldn't get his shot off. Green top of the key, back into Bowling, high-low, and Bowling couldn't hit the bunny. Nice entry pass, just couldn't finish it. Here comes Wingert to the basket, to the goal, and yes. Brody Wingert, he's got 4. That was a 4-point turnaround, a missed opportunity inside for Dalton State, and then cashing in on the other end was Brody Wingert, back to a 15-point game, 16:45 to play. Again, at this level, no lead is safe. You need to continue to play buzzer to buzzer. Tate with the basketball, directing traffic. Over to Bowling, who had a big 3-point outburst in the first half where he hit 3 in a row. Into Green, pull up, fade away, 15-footer, hits the rim, and Yoakum gets the rebound, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Bowling. It'll stay with the Crusaders. Game 2 this morning, the number 3 ranked Cal State, or seeded Cal State San Marcos Club, will take on the Firestorm of Arizona Christian. That comes up 10 minutes following this game. Tillery out front, over to Wingert. Nice flex cut into Chapman, back to the basket to Yoakum. He'll pull up, shoot for 3, leaves it short, off the hands of Green, but into the hands of Earl. That'll start transition. Earl gets it back to the basket, to the rim. The teardrop hits the front iron and won't go. Rebounded by Billy Thompson, the second who's checked in. He had 4 in the first half. Wingert playing with 2 fouls, crosses the timeline, gets the screen, over to Tillery. To Yoakum, to Thompson. Crusaders are going to go to work, trying to cut into this 15-point lead. There's Tillery, shot won't go, well defended by Green. Stick back, try no good by Wingert on the block. Chapman gets the shot, won't go. 3 opportunities, and the Crusaders come up empty. As Tate walks it up right to his head coach, and Tony Engel is going to take a timeout. Full timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it here. 15:21 to play. First half action, 50-35. It was 45-28 at halftime, so in a little less than 5 minutes, Crusaders have been able to peel a couple of points off that lead. Well, the 78th National Championship this year continues the event's distinction as the oldest national basketball tournament in the country. Founded in 1937, the tournament preceded both the National Invitational Tournament, which was founded in 1938, and the NCAA Tournament in 1939. The NAIA does a wonderful job here with the folks who come to watch the games, the youth. They have events during timeouts and between games. If you're in the Kansas City area in March, or if you're listening to me locally here, come on down and see some games. See some great teams, great coaches, and great players, and most of all, just a great atmosphere in a tradition-rich building here in Municipal Auditorium. Bowling gets it into Green, back to Bowling, kicks in the corner. Thought about that three Earl did, and then he'll think again and throw it out to Tate. If they try to get something to Bowling, you threw it inbounds. Usually on an inbounds play, the most dangerous man is the player throwing it in. Green goes to work. He has a mismatch. Spin move inside. That's money. Evangel switched that screen, and Green found that he had 5'10" guard Nick Yoakum guarding him and took him right to the basket and scored. He's got 16. Thompson to the basket. Shot goes up and count it. The little hesitation move inside by Billy Thompson Jr. got Green up in the air for his third foul, and that's big. Score the bucket, his sixth, and an opportunity for the conventional three-point play. Actually, it looks like they're going to call that on Preston Earl, excuse me, not on Green. Missed the free throw. Still remains at a 15-point game, 14:40 to play. Tate's got it, looking to isolate Green out front, maybe looking into high-low. Green motions it inside, maybe got away with the push-off, turnaround jump shot up and good. Green gave himself a little room with that left arm, forearm, got the defender away from him, got the pass and scored. Entry pass inside in the diagonal to Tillery. Bad pass by Billy Thompson II. The turnover goes the way of Dalton State, and they'll get the ball back. Dalton State, 22 of 43 from the field, 51.2%, 8 for 18 from beyond the arc, just 2 for 5. Evangel 10 for 14 at the line, 13 of 33 from the field, and just 1 for 11 from beyond the three-point stripe. 54-37, it's a 17-point lead, and Dalton State has the basketball. Bowling out front with it, crossover, spin move, then just takes it inside. Short arms, the one-hander, loose ball, but Johnny on the spot was Ladarius Green, and he's got 20. Crusaders are in trouble. They trail by 19. Winger over to Tillery. He'll go to the basket, feeds it off, and then he gets the ball stripped. Defensive play has been big. Tate open three, nearly got it on the tip back, up and good by Bowling. Bowling ran the court, got the stick back, and it's a 21-point lead. And Steve Jenkins wants a timeout to talk about it. Full timeout. Might as well use them now, because Dalton State has blown this game open. They lead it 58-37. There's the young man that took a hard fall, Josh Ferrink. He's just sitting down at the end of the bench. He took a hard fall. He's got some ice, looks like, on his left elbow. Going for that loose ball with Jordan Bowling. Bowling got to the ball first, and then there was a heavy collision where Bowling's kind of the left shoulder, and this is just part of playing basketball. It's a physical game, and hate to see that young man, the senior, the 6'8" senior, not being able to participate. You can see Verink kind of nodding his head there. So out of the timeout, the Crusaders will have the basketball on their end of the court, trailing by 21. Interesting ending to the first game Evangel played against Wayland Baptist. Wayland Baptist got a tip-in that counted, that did not count. It came about 0.3 of a second following the buzzer, or Wayland Baptist would have been in this game. But Evangel was able to hang on. The tip was disallowed. Chapman out front to the basket, to the goal. The teardrop runner inside, up and in. Chapman's first two makes it a 58-39 game. As Tate comes across the timeline. Out front to Green. Wing shot's going to be short, but another opportunity as Green runs it down and then gets it knocked away by Tillery off of Green's knee. The ball will go back over to Evangel. The clock is the ally. You don't want to put it in the deep freeze, but you don't want to run. You want to use some shot clock. Joachim open three ball, bang! A 39% three-point shooter. And a quick 5-point turnaround makes it 58-42, a 16-point margin. Tony Engel says, let's spread the court here and run a little clock. Look for an opportunity, a dribble drive, get to the basket. Out front with it is Burry, Jermaine Burry. Into the hands of Hilliard. No hurry here, back out to Tate. 10 on the shot clock, 12:05 on the game clock. Tate goes to work, gets the screen for Green. Kicks it over to Earl. Pull-up jump shot, left wing, rattles in and out. Fight for the board, and last touch by Green. So another empty position for the Roadrunners. And Evangel will try to slice into the 16-point lead. They trailed by 17 at halftime. Full court pressure, Winger's got it. To the basket and gets it stripped, but they're going to call the foul on Burry, his second. Just the first team foul of the second half. We've only had 3 fouls called in the first 8 minutes and 12 seconds of the second half. Joachim into Billy Thomas, the second. His shot goes up and in. 7-0 run, and I think Tony Engel wants a timeout and send a message. Timeout for Dalton State, the Roadrunners. Full 30-second timeout, and I think Coach Engel will be able to convey his message within the next 30 seconds. Been in those huddles. It's been a few years, but Coach Engel's a veteran. He'll get the attention of his players. Because a three-point shot can get a team back into this game, and the Crusaders, they don't want to make the trip back to Springfield yet. They'd like to do that Tuesday night. Try to get to the finals. It's one game at a time. That's what makes this tournament so exciting. Starts on a Wednesday. You need to win 5 games in 6 days. That is brutal. The Vanguard did it last year, but there will be a new champion this season. Roadrunners have the basketball out of the timeout, 11:34 to play. Into Green, ball is nearly stripped loose on the deck and stolen by Winger. Down the court and scored. And Tony Engel is probably looking at his team going, what? You got to be kidding me. We just called a timeout, and you come in and throw it away. Momentum starting to maybe swing just a little bit. Critical couple of minutes. To the goal, back out front to Hilliard. Get the big lead. Sometimes you just kind of put it a little bit into the refrigerator. Ball is nearly stripped again. Big three, yes! That is a huge shot for Preston Earl. Makes it 61-46. Tough hill to climb. Let's see if the Crusaders can do it. Full court pressure. Into Winger. To Corey Tillery, up and good. Textbook break of the press. Tillery's got 18. 61-48. 10:30 to play, second half. Tate needs to get rid of it, then it's going to be stolen by Chapman. Off to the races. Chapman's layup up, can't get it. Tillery gets the rebound, sticks it back up and in. This game is changing, and Dalton State wants another timeout. Tillery with 20, it's an 11-point game. The defensive intensity, which was owned in the first half by Dalton State, the Roadrunners, that script has been flipped. Because the Crusaders have come out, picked up their defensive intensity, Roadrunners aren't looking to attack the basket like they were in the first half. It's tough to set on a lead. Tillery now with 7 boards, 4 on the offensive end, and 20 points, right at his season average. Well, Willie Hawley, the head coach of Mid-America Christian College out of Oklahoma, he reached the 800-win plateau in January and won his game Thursday afternoon against Xavier, Louisiana. Mid-America Christian, the number 13 seed, 184-70. Hawley's record now is 812 wins against just 526 losses. Little news and notes here from this great national tournament. $10:19 to play. 35-second shot clock, enough time. The Crusaders have enough in the tank to try to overcome once was a 21-point deficit. Trailed by 17 at halftime as Tate walks it up the court. To Earl, he'll take it to the basket. He's going to draw the foul on Wingert. That's his third, team foul number 3. Now they'll run a 1-4 spread on the out-of-bounds play, and Bowling, he was hot early, he's got 13. And they'll call an offensive illegal screen. Trying to get a player cutting to the basket. That'll go against Jermaine Burry, his third, team foul number 3 as we near the 10-minute mark. Billy Thomas II has the basketball. In the corner to Chapman, to Tillery. Over to Wingert on the left wing. Back to Tillery, top of the key. Thought about a 3, kicks it to Wingert. Tough man-to-man defense. Wingert, ball reversal, big shot. Billy Thomas II, bingo. Off the bench, Billy Thompson II's got 11, and we've got an 8-point game. What a run here by the Crusaders in the Heart of America Conference. DeGreen picked up. Pass, an errant pass, ran down by Bowling, out of bounds, turnover against Dalton State. Right now, Uncle Mo Momentum is wearing a white uniform and burgundy numbers, and it says Evangel across the front chest. Thompson in the corner to Wingert. One more 3, and this place is going to explode. Tillery back to Thompson II, and to Tillery, goes to work. Shot off the glass won't go. Tip try no good. Wingert saves it out in front to scores right in front of this press row, but Chapman couldn't get it. Nice effort by Wingert, but an empty possession for Evangel. Still trailing by 8 with 9:11 to play. Good start to day 2. 16 teams remain. Out front, 3-ball on the way. Bang! Jermaine Burry answers. He's got 10. It's back to an 11-point margin. Pass inside to Yoka. Back out to Chapman. He'll force a 3. Hits the back of the iron and rebounded by Bowling. Maybe not the shot that Steve Jenkins wanted that early into the possession. Tate's got it. Splits 2 defenders. Goes up and gets pushed from behind. Tate jumps right up. They're going to call the foul on Richard Chapman, his third. Team foul number 4, and Tate to the free throw line where he is a 36% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good. Tate with 11. Second one up there, and this one rattles out. Tillery gets the rebound. It's a 12-point game, 8:32 to play. Check that. Sometimes can't read my own writing. Sean Tate's an 86% free throw shooter. Tip try up by Thompson on the miss by Chapman, up and good. Timeout, 30-second timeout. Tap in by Billy Thompson the second. He's got 13. 8:21 to play. Let's check some stats here for you. Dalton State, 26 of 51. 51% from the field, 10 for 22 from behind the arc. That's been the difference of this game. 3 for 7 from the line with 9 turnovers. Evangel, 21 of 45, 46.7%, but just 3 for 15. Take those three-point shots away, and Evangel's 18 of 30 from the two-point area, but just 3 for 15 with 12 turnovers, 10 for 14 from the line. So the three-point shot has betrayed the Crusaders here tonight, or I should say this morning. This is just a little after 10 o'clock on a beautiful day in Kansas City. It rained yesterday, had 80s earlier in the week. It should be a beautiful day and a weekend for this national championship tournament. Out front with it is Burry. Back to Tate. Top of the key, three, yes. That's the difference, and Burry just buried another one. He's got 13. Back to a 13-point game. 8 made threes is the difference. Winger can't get it to go. Loose on the deck. And picked up by Tate. He'll walk it up the court with a left-handed dribble. Pulls it back, and now maybe looking to run some clock. 7:35 on the game clock. They'll run a weave out front into the hands of Earl. Picked up by Winger. Back to Tate. Tate inside to Bowling. Back to the basket. Going to go to work with 12 seconds, 10 seconds, and gives it off to Green. Up and good. Evangel came with help to stop Bowling. Green was wide open and give it up to Jordan Bowling. He